Dish takes us on an international journey from Toronto to Montreal to Tokyo to Paris to look at the job of waitresses. Now, I mean, everybody has been a waitress, probably. A lot of people in film. I worked as a waitress once myself for one day. I was not very good at it. The film takes us to Tokyo and these kind of very specific restaurants, kind of the equivalent of North American Hooters, which are called maid bars. And in these restaurants, all of the waitresses are dressed up like maids. Different restaurants have an entirely different culture. I mean, that is one extreme. The Paris haute eatery is the other extreme. And then there's our diners and truck stops that we in the film business are a lot more familiar with. And this is the world premiere.
How I Filmed the War is a brilliant film about really the beginning of propaganda and film. It uses what is still one of the most successful films ever made, World War I's The Battle of the Somme. It uses footage of that to kind of deconstruct how propaganda and mythologizing can tell a story of a country, but also the mythologizing of an individual, the person who made the film, Jeffrey Mallins. And it uses text from his autobiography, which takes a few liberties with the truth, and historical texts of the time to really investigate how you can tell a story, how you can manipulate a story. It's one of the most riveting, surprisingly emotional experiences that you'll have at the festival.
The Mirror is the most stunningly beautiful film. It's shot in the North Italian Alps in a small village, and it is basically a modern fairy tale about villagers who try to capture the sun. The mayor in this film is an irrepressible kind of guy. He and an architect friend come up with this brilliant idea of putting a big mirror on the side of a mountain to reflect sunlight on the village square, so people will come out in the winter and they'll have fun. So it's kind of technology meets old world. As I said, stunning landscapes. It's been a hit on the festival circuit already. It's played at places like MoMA as well as festivals. It takes you somewhere in the world that we would all want to go.
Small Wonders is about, you know, those stores in your neighborhood that you walk past every day, and they have those little dusty, strange objects that you're not even sure what they are. They're just like specialized in something that nobody's really ever heard of, and you can't quite understand how they can stay in business. It's about those stores. The director follows these people that own the stores for 10 years. So we really get to know them, and their lives are just as fascinating as their stores. The SOCALLED movie is about SOCALLED, also known as Josh Dolgin from Montreal. And he combines klezmer with funk, klezmer with hip hop, klezmer with just about everything you could combine it with. And he's kind of a genius. Spending time with him is really fascinating, and the music is amazing. This is a movie that really almost anybody in the world would just love to see and enjoy. So it's a lot of fun.